Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Park City Television's Drink of the Week. I'm Ori Hoffer, and joined as always by Jimmy Santangelo, aka the Virtual Sommelier. But this time, we have gone outside of our studio, outside of our comfort zone, and we are here at the Kiler Grove Winery and Tasting Room. Michael Knight is the man behind this operation here in South Salt Lake. Probably not a typical place that people would expect for a winery and tasting room.
I don't think this is where they'd come looking usually. Yeah, so yeah, we're a little bit of a standout here, and glad to be here, frankly.
Give us the background briefly on Kiler Grove.
Well, we planted a vineyard over in Paso Robles, California, about 10 years ago, 11 years ago. We're getting ready to set up our winery over there, but ran into a bunch of restrictions and so forth. Came back home and had a chat with some friends and family and said, let's just do it here. Been here for 26 years, why not stay?
And you are going to be doing all of the growing will be done back in California, and then all the winemaking operations will be done here.
Certainly the majority of it will be done. Some of our fruit just won't travel all that well, and so we will have to process it at least into juice there and then bring it here in barrel. But yeah, everything from the crush to fermentation, bottling, and serving will all occur right here under this roof, yeah.
Well, it's going to be amazing. Well, what have you got for us to taste today?
Well, I've got two wines that I think are pretty distinctive here. The first one is our white wine. It's called Trebbiano. Kind of an unusual find anywhere, let alone in Utah. It's a grape that comes from Eastern Italy and makes a real bold, table-friendly white wine, and I'm very pleased the way it has turned out. We also have our trademarked wine, Zynergy, which is a blend of Zinfandel, Petit Syrah, and just a touch of Grenache. That's our most food-friendly red, and works well with a lot of different foods. So I'm pleased to offer both of those up for you folks to check out.
Okay, well, Jimmy, you are the virtual sommelier, so we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about the Trebbiano grape and what we might expect from a wine like this.
No, absolutely, and as Michael mentioned, it's a traditional dry white grape varietal in Italy, and this is really just a very pretty wine that Michael's producing here. It's got a gorgeous lemon gold color, aromatically just very aromatic, and the citrus and melon and a little floral even comes through. Really pretty on the nose. And let's, as we always like to do, put it to the palate here.
Exactly.
What this really shows through is what's marking for me is the body on this. It's a nice medium body, and the acidity, nice dry, good solid acidity. And I think, Michael, you have a great food and wine pairing wine here. I mean, always have this on the countertop.
Yeah.
I find it to be very agreeable with a wide range of dishes, and yeah, it works well with a lot of different foods.
Beauty.
Okay, all right. Well, let's move on to the red. We have the Zynergy. I love the name. And with this sort of blend of grapes, these are three grapes that really do go well together.
They really do. The Zinfandel and the Petit Syrah just accompany each other real well, fill in where each other may be a little weak, each or the other may be a little bit weak, and the parts are not as grand as the assemblage here, and we put just a little bit of Grenache in this blend, just for a little bit on the nose, so it makes a real pleasant aromatic package.
Okay, Jimmy, tell me what you're smelling.
No, absolutely. A lot of dark fruits come through on this. A little bit of that red fruit component from the Grenache that Michael's mentioning, but really capturing that Southern Rhone style of a bit of spice, a bit of pepper, and putting it to the palate. I think you'd be really surprised at the texture.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have that heavy tannin flavor to it. It's very drinkable. This is what year is this, or
2007.
And it definitely has aged well over the last 3.5, 4 years. And would this be something that you would typically drink now, or should you even let it sit a little bit more?
Well, I have some of these Zynergies that I've made, I've had in my library for a 10-year stretch, and while the tannins seem to soften off, it's still a plenty nice drink 10 years later. So I think it has good aging potential.
Fantastic. All right, Jimmy, if people want to know more about wine or spirits in general, they can contact you, right?
Yes, at thewineacademyofutah.com, or they can give me a call at 801-486-WINE, W-I-N-E.
And Mike, if people want to come down and try these for themselves and see, get a tour of a winery right here in South Salt Lake, where do they go?
Well, I'd love to have them here. We're at 2330 South and 53 West. That's Truman Avenue, by the way, in the city of South Salt Lake. And we're open for tasting and sales Thursday, Friday, Saturday, noon to 7 p.m. We'll make appointments on other days of the week as well.
Fantastic. Mike, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.